ahead. Hmm.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Dishan, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you, Anshu. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah. I think you are back in Bihar Sharif.
yes, sir. 15.
Uh, you are coming on the 15th or you are already in Bihar Sharif?
No, no. 15 coming.
Okay, say I'm coming on the 15th. I am coming on the 15th. मैं 15
Coming
को
on
आ
15.
रही हूँ. मैं 15 को आ रही हूँ.
Uh,
I am coming on the
on
15th.
the
Uh-huh.
15.
Nice hijab, Nashin. Black and white. It looks more like uh, African hijab. African people wear hijab like this, colorful design, this th- looks like an African hijab. Hey, Aarti, are you in the kitchen, Aarti? Are you in the kitchen? I think you are wearing an apron.
No, sir. I am in the room.
So what is this black thing that you're wearing? Is this part of the t-shirt? It is part of the top or something else? It looks more like an apron that people wear in the kitchen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Akhilesh. रिजल्ट से तो बहुत खुश हो गया अखिलेश, हाँ?
जी नहीं सर, हम नहीं दिए सर। बीए का एग्जाम नहीं दिए।
34 को सीट आ गया यूपी में। तुम रहे 43 41, कितना सीट है अखिलेश जी को? अखिलेश जी को 41 सीट आ गया है और खुश नहीं है ये। आओ,
वो
कितना चाहिए?
रिजल्ट का बात
80 में 80 चाहिए आपको? कितना चाहिए?
वो रिजल्ट का बात कर रहे हैं सर।
ऑफ कोर्स। और कौन सा? हेलो, ये सब चीज। It's too hot right now, so he will be a little pissed off. Let him be downstairs. Tell him that I realize that it is too hot, so ask him to study downstairs in the AC room, okay? Tell him that I'm obliging and not asking him to come up, okay? Yeah. So first of all, we are going to check the homework. Okay, Nasheen. Yeah, good. Pull this one, pull this one. One more time. Yeah, fine. And now pull the small one once. Yes, yeah, fine.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Arpit. So your name is Arpit or Ankit?
Both, sir.
Both. I knew
Yes.
your name Arpit until a few days ago, and then you changed to Ankit, surprisingly. You never told me your name was Ankit as well.
No, sir. In my house, my house is also people succeed Ankit.
Mm. Okay. So I guess we should get started. First of all, I'm
Yes,
going
sir.
to check your homework, and then we will continue with our present perfect. Diana, you said you're in hospital. Everything is all right? What's wrong? Who's in hospital? And why are you in hospital? Diana told me she's in hospital. Diana? Perhaps she's not around. Okay, Shams is here as well. So is Adib. Let's continue. First of all, we are going to check our homework. The last page of Unit 11. Everyday English. Everyday English. What shall we do? क्या करें? What shall we do? क्या करना चाहिए? क्या करें? Look at the photo. A beautiful young couple, perhaps on honeymoon, white, everything is white. And there is a book as well on the table. It's morning time or evening time? What do you think, people? When you look at the picture, what do you think? It's morning or it's evening? It's morning. It's morning. Yes.
Morning time.
Yeah, it's breakfast on their table. So obviously it's morning, right? You can see some coffee in the jar, in the flask, or maybe some wine. I don't know. Looks like some wine maybe, because they're drinking it in a wine glass, red wine. And there are teacups. Okay, perhaps they have just had their breakfast and now they're having some red wine maybe. Okay. And Lara and Tim are on holiday. They are on holiday. They're not on honeymoon, guys. They are not on honeymoon. They are on holiday. Okay. They are on holiday. Listen and tick what they decide to do today. So I'm going to play the audio. Exercise 9.
Unit 11, Exercise 9, Parts 1 and 2.
Tim, it's a lovely sunny day. What shall we do today?
Why don't we go to the beach again?
Okay, keep it near to you. Okay. Hey, Tim, it's a lovely sunny day.
Tim, it's a lovely sunny day. What shall we do today?
What shall we do today? Hey, Tim, it's a lovely sunny day. What shall we do today? Tim, आज का दिन तो बड़ा अच्छा है. It's a lovely sunny day. What shall we do today?
Why don't we go to the beach again?
Why don't we go to the beach again? So when he uses the word again, it is clear that maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday, they went to the beach. That's why he's saying, why don't we go to the beach again? One more time.
I'd like to go swimming.
I'd like to go swimming. I'd like to go swimming. I want. In Unit 8, we studied I'd like, right? I would like. I'd like to go swimming means I want to go swimming. और मुझे swimming पसंद है कैसे बोलेंगे बेटा? I like swimming. I like swimming. लेकिन मैं swimming करने जाना चाहता हूँ. I'd like to go swimming. I want to go swimming. I want to go swimming. In other words, I'd like to go swimming. I'd like means I want. I want to go swimming. Swimming करने का मन है मेरा. I'd like to go swimming.
But we went to the beach yesterday.
But we went to the beach yesterday. कल ही तो गए ना. When we went, past tense, went. Went is the V2 of go. Went is the, so we use V2 when we talk about the past time, right? So yesterday we went to the beach. Yesterday we went to the beach.
And the swimming pool the day before.
And to the swimming pool the day before. Yesterday we went to the beach and to the swimming pool the day before. It means last 2 days, Tim went to the beach and went to the swimming pool. Yesterday he went to the beach, and the day before yesterday, he went to the swimming pool. All right. And again, he wants to go to the beach. He wants to go swimming. It means he really likes swimming, doesn't he? Some people really love water. I also like water. I want to spend a lot of time in water. When I was a child, I hated water. I was scared of water. Okay. There was a river next to my nani ghar, next to my granny's house, just 20 yards from my 20, 30 yards from my nani ghar. Okay. Very near. And every morning, I'm talking about 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Okay. So 30, 35 years ago, the water supply was not very regular anywhere. Even in my nani ghar, my granny's house, which is only 8 kilometers from Patna, 9 kilometers from Patna, it is a small township called Danapur. Okay. It is very near to Patna, but 20, 30, 35 years ago, water supply was not very reliable. It was not very regular. So sometimes in the morning, there was no water supply. And all of us family members, we all would go to the river to have a bath. But I didn't want to have a bath in the river because I was scared of water. When I went to the, river and I looked at the water, I could see the reflection of the sky onto the water. Okay. And then when I saw the sky there, I used to feel giddy. My head started spinning, you know. I mean, I just started to feel very uncomfortable, scared. I would say, what kind of world is this? Sky is there, you know. So it would scare me a lot. I didn't want to go and touch that water. And my masis, my aunties would just force me, sometimes because I was a kid, I was 7, 8, 9 years old, they would pull me into the water. And I used to feel so angry with them because I had good manners. I did not abuse them, but in my heart, I said a lot of bad words to them because they pulled me into the water forcefully. I hated it. Anyways, okay, so, but now I love water and I love spending time, in the swimming pool. If I get a chance to be on the beach, I would never miss that, you know.
Let's do something different today.
We went to the swimming pool, went to the beach yesterday and the swimming pool the day before. So let's do something different today. Let's do something different today. She suggests that Lara and Tim do something different. Let's do something different today.
What are you thinking of?
What are you thinking of? When she suggests that they should do something different, then Tim asks, what are you thinking of? Means, what do you have on your mind? What are you thinking of? Okay. What different? What's your plan?
Well, we could go into town.
Well, we could go into town, she suggests. So this is a suggestion, my dear students. Well, we could go into town. We could go into town. Well, we could go into town. हम लोग शहर चले? So now here this could is not the past tense, my dear students. The sentence was, well, we could go into town. Now remember, who is saying this line? The girl. Lara is suggesting this. But this is not past time because she's suggesting, what shall we do today? Then when Lara asks, what shall we do today? The husband, Tim, suggests going to the beach. But she doesn't like this idea. She says, let's do something different. Then the husband asks, Tim asks, what different? What are you thinking of? Then she makes the suggestion. We could go into town. We could go into town. So they are not in town. They are not in. So she suggests we could go into town. So could here, a lot of students will think, oh, could the past tense hai? Can ka past could hota hai? Yes, that's true. Could is the past of can. But here, she's making a suggestion, right? She's saying, let's go into town in a way. So this is another way of making a suggestion. We could go into town. Suppose I said to you guys You know what, students? I am not in the mood to teach today. I'm not in the mood to teach today. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. Then Roshin said, what shall we do, sir? What are you thinking of? What are you thinking of? Yeah, what are you? क्या चल रहा है बताइए क्या करें फिर हम लोग if not study what shall we do what are you thinking of then I could say we could listen to some songs we could listen to some songs or we could watch some movies we could watch a movie तो मैं ये क्या बोल रहा हूँ सजेशन दे रहा हूँ कि पास्ट की बात कर रहा हूँ सजेशन दे रहा हूँ कि चलो गाना सुनते हैं let's listen to some songs so we could listen to some songs or we could watch a movie so this is a way of making a suggestion तो आप ऐसा सजेशन दे सकते हैं ना अपने भाई बहन घर परिवार में suppose your papa wants to go to Patna all right but then he says beta it's very hot and they're thinking of going to Patna by train okay then you say papa yeah it is hot but we could go by AC bus we could go by AC bus this is your suggestion what did you say we could go by AC bus right okay so my dear students could here is not the past time it doesn't refer to the past time it is just a way to make a suggestion in Hindi we will say papa हम लोग AC बस से जा सकते हैं ना AC बस से चलो we could go by okay right so could is used to make suggestion as well okay Well, we could go into town. There is no the, my dear Amit. If you notice, listen to it.
Why don't we catch a...
Thinking of.
Well, we could go into town.
We could go into town. We could go into town. No the needed, okay? Amit, remove the. We could go into town. This is the suggestion the wife makes. Well, we could go into town. And then she says,
Why don't we catch a bus after...
why don't we catch a bus? Why don't we catch a bus after breakfast? So this is another way of making a suggestion, my dear students. Why don't we catch a bus after breakfast? Why don't we catch a bus after breakfast? Why don't we catch a bus after breakfast? Any problems? No. So why don't you see a doctor? Suppose I told Ruksar has been sick for more than 15 days. I said, why don't you see another doctor? Why don't you see? It means I am not asking her a question. I'm giving her a suggestion. I'm making a suggestion that Ruksar, you should see another doctor. Why don't you see another doctor? Okay. We could go into town. Why don't we catch a bus? Did you notice your mistake, Amit? Make the correction, beta. Everybody, check your audio script and make the correction necessary. Diana, are you there? Are you all right? Musharraf, leave your video on, please, Musharraf. You haven't informed me, Musharraf, why your video is off. You have to inform me why your video is off, okay? When your video goes off, you need to inform me. Otherwise, just don't play with the, that camera thing.
The
Just
network
leave
issue,
it
sir.
on.
That's why.
Yeah. Network issue. Yeah, sometimes network is bad, right? So Nashin, you are coming to Biharship. And who are you coming with? Who are you coming with? Are you in the car? Are you on the bus?
On the car, sir.
You are in the car, Nashin, you are in the car. And who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you
She's
with?
with Adib's mommy, sir.
She is with who, Roshin?
Adib, Adib Akram's mother.
Oh, Adib's mother. She is with Adib's mother.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are
Yes,
they,
sir.
and they're coming to Biharship for shopping,
She's,
or
she's Adib's Masi, sir.
she's
Nosim
Adib's?
is,
Okay, she's Adib's
yes.
Masi. Yeah, right. She's Adib's Masi. Okay. Hmm. And she's coming to Biharship for shopping or some other reason? Because I suggest, I reckon, Biharship is your shopping place. You guys do all of your shopping in Biharship, I suggest, I believe. Hmm. Okay. So what are you thinking of? Well, we could go into town. Why don't we catch a bus? Amit, what are you writing? Suggestion कैसे देते हैं? बस क्यों नहीं ले लेते? डॉक्टर क्यों नहीं दिखाते? आराम क्यों नहीं करते? Why don't you relax? Huh? Why don't you join a spoken English class? आप सवाल नहीं पूछ रहे, आप सजेशन दे रहे हैं कि ज्वाइन कर लो, क्लास ज्वाइन कर लो. Why don't you join a spoken English class? So don't. Why do we नहीं? Why don't we? Why don't we catch a bus after breakfast? Catch up a bus नहीं, catch a bus. Why don't we catch a bus?
The breakfast. We can have a look at the town centre.
We can have a look at the town center. We can have a look at the town center. We can have a look at the town center. जरा town center भी घूम लेंगे हम लोग. We can have a look at the town center.
And I'd like to look at some shops.
And I'd like to look at some shops. Beta, I'd like to look at. उसने कहा, I'd like to look at some shops. Correction, Amit. I'd like means I want. याद है? I'd like means I'd like to look at some shops. I'd like to look at some shops. थोड़ा हम shops भी देखना चाहते हैं. मतलब कुछ दुकान भी देख लेंगे. I'd like to look at some shops. Then the husband reacts.
Oh no.
Oh,
Not
no.
shopping.
Not shopping. Men don't like shopping much. Okay. Oh no, not shopping. But he says it in a nice way. He doesn't start shouting, no, no shopping. He doesn't talk like that. He says, no, not shopping.
I just want to buy some postcards.
I just want to buy some postcards. Amit, beta, you have written a and some postcard. Does it make sense, beta? A some postcard or some postcards, a postcard. Okay, a postcard, singular. Some postcards. We did that in Unit 9, Unit 8. Okay, a banana, some bananas, right? An orange, some oranges. So I just want to buy some postcards, some plural, na? Some postcards. I just want to buy some postcards and
And some souvenirs, that's all.
and some souvenirs, that's all. Some souvenirs. Now, souvenirs. What are souvenirs, guys? Souvenirs are those items which you buy from places you visit. When you go to any place,
Can I
famous
say
place,
again, sir? Some postcard and some
souvenirs, some postcards and some souvenirs. Souvenirs. I will tell you what souvenirs are. Let me explain what souvenirs are, okay? Souvenirs are those items which you buy from those places which you visit as a memory of your visit. For example, when people come to Rajgir, they often buy a statue of Buddha. This is such a common souvenir. So people who People from everywhere come to Rajgir. Okay, Rajgir is a very famous place. So when tourists come to Rajgir, they buy some souvenirs. There are lots of souvenir shops. They have statues, they have this, they have that, so many things which people buy as a memory that, yes, I was in Rajgir, then I bought this. So such things are called souvenirs, all right? When people go to Agra, especially foreigners, when they come to Delhi, they come to Agra, they buy a miniature Taj Mahal, right? That is a souvenir for them, right? That they were in India. When they were in India, they did this, they bought this. So items that you buy from places you visit as a memory, they are called souvenirs. Understand? Okay. Souvenirs are usually items which you keep with you forever and ever and ever, right? Souvenirs. Now, suppose you go to some other country and you buy some nice jeans, some shoes. They're not called souvenirs because you're gonna wear them. You're gonna wear them, they will become old and then you will get rid of them. You will throw them away, right? If you buy shirts or jeans or shoes or any piece of clothing, mostly you will wear them and after some time you will throw them away, right? So they are not called souvenirs. Souvenirs are those items which you buy as a memory of a place that I was there. Got it? So depends, for children, you buy toys as souvenirs. Yeah. Like I said, why do people buy Buddha? Do they believe in Buddhism? All those people who buy Buddha statue, are they all Buddhists?
It is
No.
like a moment.
They are not. Yes, Apurva?
It is like a memento, so
Yes, but mementos is something else now. It is let me tell you the difference between the two things, okay? Difference between souvenir and mementos. Yeah, take a look. Okay. A souvenir is usually more of a reminder of a place you visited. I've been telling you that people who come to Rajgir, they buy a Buddha. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people buy a Buddha statue. Do they all believe in Buddhism? No. They could be Christians, they could be Hindus, they could be Muslims, but they have a Buddha statue as a souvenir, as a memory, right? That I was in Rajgir, so I was. Okay. And a memento is more of an item cherished for a feeling you get. It's more personal. Okay. A memento is a personal thing.